Yo, yo, what's good, big dog? It's your boy Dre, and we back in here. I'll let Big A say that part. But yeah, y'all, today is called Growing Pains, man. Today's live is called Growing Pains. It's going to be talking about the development and growth of a dog yard, of a dog person, um, and just getting into all the nuance of nothing will ever be the same again, man. Nothing will ever be the same again, bro. But it's I look at it as a positive thing, as a great gift, not a negative thing. So yeah, we get into it. Before we do any of that, man, let me pay these sponsors with the intro.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good, everybody? Y'all know what it is, man. Samurai Kennels, early morning wake up, Shogun Bros, no decaf, coffee talk. Let's do this. Dickie Foster in the mother loving building. What's good, big dog? Brother Supreme, it's good to see you again, brother. Another day. Let's get it right. Let's get right. Heart Finish Kennels in the building. Salute. Top of the morning, big dog. The queen in the building, Miss McFarland. She said, salute, Dre, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, hey, that's right. I am feeling a lot better, man. Whatever it was, man, like a little neurovirus, whatever that thing was, it wasn't gonna lick me. It had me feeling kind of down yesterday, man. But got it licked, eating solid foods again. Hold on, let me let Victoria in the building. What's good, big dog?
I don't hear you, Dre. You must be on mute or my thing messed up.
You can't hear me now? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Toyo, I can hear you. Big A.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ask Toyo, can you hear you?
Can you hear me? Yo, nah, he went out and he about to come back in probably.
Yeah,
What's
man.
happening?
I was just letting you know, man. Yesterday had me whipped a little bit, man, but I'm back in here. Like, what's that thing you say, Big A?
Back in here like I left my wallet and keys, man.
That part.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you already know, man. You already know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I just needed a day to get my life together, man. We made it happen, and the brothers held it down for me yesterday, man. God bless y'all, man. Thank y'all for that. But we back in here, man. I had chicken noodle soup for dinner last night just to make sure everything was legit. And,
with a soda on top.
Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toyo, can you hear us now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute.
Yeah.
Okay. Salute. What's happening?
I just want to say thank you, Big A and Supreme, for holding it down yesterday. You know, your boy had to fall back real quick.
Yeah, Toyo too, man. He was in there, man.
Yeah, man.
Salute.
Man. Yes, sir.
Skip in the building.
Hey.
Skip Bell. Salute.
JT in the building.
JT.
Genetics. Yeah, genetics rocket.
Yes,
sir.
Hemi James.
Hemi.
Yes, sir.
Elevated in the building.
Hey,
Elevated.
Okay. All right, y'all. So let me give y'all the synopsis of the topic this morning, y'all, because this topic this morning is more loose. Pause. But it's a more of a loose topic. It's basically each person's experience, and we'll just be sharing different things with y'all. Once again, this channel, like I said, this coffee talk is for everybody, but I specifically want to reach out to the newer generation that's getting in behind us. This could help somebody older, but it's definitely going to help somebody newer. So with growing pains, man, in the dogs, man, I'll tell you the first growing pain that I had was, and this can be a hard lesson for everybody. The first growing pain I had was I had to realize that just because I liked the dog didn't make the dog a good dog.
Yep.
Just because I liked the dog didn't make the dog a good dog. And there's a lot of people who need to learn that lesson earlier than later. And I'll express it. Okay, growing up, getting into these dogs, man, I would pick the dog that I thought was the most aesthetically pleasing to me, right? And every single time I was wrong. Every single time I was wrong. And it wouldn't necessarily be the ugliest puppy in the litter, but it would just be a puppy that I wasn't looking at the characteristics. I was looking at the dog. And and yeah, man, I got a lot of them wrong, man. Um, well, Big A, Toyo, what's one life lesson you could say you learned getting involved with these dogs, or even the people in these dogs?
Patience in the dogs and people, you know, patience. That's probably the number one thing that I've gotten from all of it is having patience, man. Um, yeah, yep,
For sure, man.
I could roll with that. I could roll with that, Big A. Salute.
yes, sir.
I like that answer, man. I like that answer. So, what taught you patience, or how did you develop that?
Losses, giving up good dogs, jumping the ball, making decisions without taking the time to, seek proper counsel or just, all of the above, man. Like for me, man, most of my mistakes were made in just having pups, man. Taking on too many dogs, more than I can handle. Um, because I'm a firm believer, man. You got too many dogs, you can't, you need help, to be able to really give them what they need and be able to get the most out of them. But I would have pups. Pups probably wouldn't even make it to 8 months or so, man, before I'd have got rid of them. And and I'm talking about like I could have 5, 6 pups from 3 different litters at a time, and one might sneeze the wrong way. I'd be like, oh, I got to get rid of him. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not even giving a time, the pup time to mature, get a dog to somebody else and get rid of the dog and come back a year later and that dog is outshining everything that I thought I had, that I thought was worth something, So yeah.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. So I'll tell you another one, man. With these dogs, man, you can't put your own ego on these dogs' shoulders either, man. That's another one, bro. And so, for example, man, you get a dog and you're like, man, by this age, he needs to be doing this. And you set these milestones for this animal who's a living creature just like you are, and you can break them like that, man. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. And what really taught me that lesson was my partner and I had bought litter mates, and his puppy came out the womb a grown dog. You know what I'm saying? His puppy came out the womb a grown dog. And mine, I'm like, well, they litter mates, they should be able to do the same thing. And that's one of the things I had to learn to differentiate real fast, man. You can have a Michael Jackson, you can have a Tito out of the same litter. You know what I'm saying? They both Jacksons, but one of them gonna be the head honcho, and the other one gonna be play his role. RBG in the building.
Lone Wolf. Salute.
Building.
K Walk.
Napper in there. And I gotta read this comment from Shogun, man. Hey, check this out. Shogun said, shout out to Dre and the Shogun for having the best morning dog talk show. Yeah. All other shows are just mediocre. Oh man. Hey,
Show up. Salute.
Hey, willing to speak up, man. We appreciate that, big dog. Salute. MK Knit Fit in the building. What's good, big dog?
MKN.
Yeah, man. Hey, so let me go and click on this real quick, y'all, while we getting in here, man. Today's topic is growing pains, y'all, but I did want to show y'all the in the background playing right now is the online obedience challenge. It's a free challenge to enter. It is not a competition, it's a challenge. Each person's dog will have to do a sit, a down, a recall, a stay, and politely walking. They have to do a figure 8, or they can do healing as well. And there's also an elite class where you have to do an out command. So right here, I'm just demonstrating that you got to do a right about and a left about, completing your figure 8, and then you have to do a change of pace as well. You can't small corrections on the walking are fine. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I want to see is I don't want to see you leaning back like how I do when I'm walking my dogs for exercise. I let them pull me and I'm leaning back. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a 45 degree angle with the ground. That's not politely walking on a loose lead. if you want to think about politely walking on a loose lead, if you had a 8 or 9 year old kid walking the dog, and you know it's not knocking them over, then that's polite enough for me. Okay, so that's real. That's reality in life for me. But yeah, the online obedience challenge is the same way as the digital dog show. We're gonna take submissions all the way through the month of April, and then the first weekend in May will air the online obedience challenge along with the April digital dog show. The March digital dog show will air this Saturday. So y'all be there, be square, let everybody know, get out and vote. You know what I'm saying? We still wait on the submissions for the top shows. We need y'all help, man. We really need y'all help because last year I took a gut punch for the whole internet for putting out my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So this year I'm asking for crowd submissions so everybody can say, okay, you know what? It ain't just Samurai and them. They ain't got favorites. They crowdsourced this. But I need some courage. I need some people to reach out and really, give their opinions on stuff, man, because I felt like I got it right, but I feel like it's a crowdsourced thing, and that's part of the growing pains. Back over to the show. Big A, Big Hill.
Yeah, man. Yeah, as far as putting out the list and all of that stuff, man, it was a lot of emotion tied to it in the community and all that, and that's a good thing, man. It's just like people, it's just a response that we kind of wanted anyway, It's because people care, so and take pride in what they do, man. So salute to that. But uh man, we got the digital dog show coming up this Saturday, like Dre said, man, and that's it's definitely gonna be growing. It's definitely growing, man, and this is an opportunity to get out there and showcase your dog, man. Enter for free, with a chance to walk away with cash prizes and even more. And it's just gonna keep getting bigger, man. Month to month. You know, uh, I roll solo, state to state. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, wife in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Talk about growing
Mhm.
pains, man. My wife held it down the last 2 days while I was incognito. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I
She had to
appreciate
put on the super cape, huh? And go save the day.
you.
I salute the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She hit me with that little mo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're a superwoman. I appreciate that.
Uh-huh. Put on that super cape.
Yeah, hard
Yeah.
finish. Just send it to me directly, man. You know what I'm saying? What'll happen is the suggestions I'll take from the different, like if I see the same name in 2 different text messages or emails, then it's gonna be a list on the screen. It'll be a poll on the screen, just like how we do the best in show. We'll do a poll on the screen and then people can vote anonymously, you know what I'm saying? And that way the people can decide who the top channel is for this quarter, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll do a donation to that channel for that quarter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, salute to Dickie Foster, man. With the One Piece. Tip. Hey.
Hey,
Yeah,
And
man.
that says strong rising. Let's go.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
salute,
Yes,
salute.
sir. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Well, okay, y'all. So growing pains. Okay, I'll give you the next growing pain. The next growing pain I had was when I went from one dog to multiple dogs. I thought it was gonna be the same
Yes.
thing. It
Yep.
100% was not.
Nope.
It 100% was not. And I'm talking about I went from one dog to 3 dogs. Like I skipped over to just doing 2.
Yep.
So I made up in my mind a male and 2 females.
Mm-hmm. It's no different than having kids, man. You know, you know, like you trying to have you just trying to get your last one out the way, and then you pop up with twins. You know,
Yeah.
double the trouble. It's just a lot. It's a lot more than it's just double or triple the work. One dog is so much easier to maintain. And you can have one dog and look like, man, you can look like, oh man, he know what he doing. That boy is, on point. Throw 2 more dogs or 3 or 4 dogs in the mix, man. And boy, it's a whole different ball game, man. And trying to maintain yourself, and that's why I always said, man. And I've learned it the hard way, man. Stay in your lane. Don't bite off more than you can chew. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Skip had a good question too, y'all. He said, Samurai, when did you start training your dog obedience, and how long did it take to see a change? So I would say it takes about 2 weeks for me to really see a change, man. And I'll give you my little Bushy Dre style of training. So the first thing I teach every dog before I even teach the recall is their name. And
Right.
basically all I do is this, bro. All I do is this. I take food or a toy, whatever they like, whatever the dog prefers, and I will every time the dog looks at me, I'll say the name like Saki. If he looks, boom, treat. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then once he learns his name, that's a good start. Because what he learns is every time I say his name, he's not really learning the word that is his name. He's learning that sound, Saki, means something good is going to happen. So every time I say his name, he knows it's a positive connotation. And once I can say his name and he looks me in my face every time, it's time to start real training. And I typically start with the sit command next. The sit command next, man. Yeah, but
I got a question, man, pertaining to that. So you start training typically your dog at 8 weeks, right?
yeah.
Okay. As a breeder and you having pups, what do you do from the time their eyes open until the 8 weeks to prep them up uh for for whatever home they're going to, as far as you know getting them in putting them in that whatever, because each individual owner might want something or whatever different from them, but you have like a certain standard you want out of your pups no matter what walking out the door. What do you do in those 4 weeks?
All right. So let me break this down the way I would do it. Okay. So the first step is I have to know what the respective family wants the dog to do. All right. And I'm talking about from 9 to 11 days is about how long it takes for their eyes to open. So if the family wants a hunting dog at 11 days, the management of a hunting dog begins. If they want a protection dog, the management of that dog begins. Because I look at dog ownership as threefold, right? Trifold: health, training, and management. And they all coincide, but they're all different. Health is medications, making sure that the skin, fur, eyes, ears, gums are all healthy, and these require medication, typically purchasable items, right? You're gonna have to spend money on medication, your vaccines, your wormers. That's the medical side of things, because I truly believe, and I learned this at an early age, man. A dog with a parasitic infection is not going to perform as well as a dog without a parasitic infection. You know what I'm saying? That's like you going to school with going to school with an ear infection and think you're going to learn as much as the student that's 100% okay, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So obviously, all my puppies receive the same medical care from birth on until they leave my hands, right?
Mhm.
For
Can
training,
if they had a medical issue in that time frame, can that affect their growth over the long term?
of course,
Okay.
100%, man. Because once again, it could be a learning disability caused by the health of the puppies, man. There's diseases that can cause puppies to go blind. There's diseases that cause puppies to, I don't know, to lack some of their actual mental development, their neurological development.
hmm
And there's something like parvo will just kill them, or
Yeah.
have them lethargic, so they don't exercise, and they never develop as fast as the puppies that didn't have any of those ailments, right? So
Right.
definitely on the medical side of things, man, preparing them to go to a new home. I want to keep them as healthy as possible. That means keeping them in clean bedding, making sure that the mother is healthy as well, worming her out just as often as I worm out the puppies to make sure that anything is going to be just absolutely A1 health wise, right? All right. Then I want to move into management next. Okay, management is just as important as health to me, because management is even as far as keeping them contained to areas where they're not going to get sick or not going to be exposed to things that are going to harm them, right? The management is
Right.
the crates, the chain spots, the kennels, the areas of the house that are sectioned off for the dog to be in, that are safe. It's not going to chew on any cables, get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Management is extremely important. And also how long they're kept in those management areas is dependent upon their job. A pet
Mm.
it's typically going to be kept there until it learns the area, and then it'll be given more reign of the house little by little.
Yeah.
Like a protection dog is kept very, very secluded. I keep those very, very secluded intentionally because I want them to have very, very little familiarity with anything that's not around me. So when they
Yeah.
go out with me in public. People are not allowed to touch them.
Mhm.
I don't even want people kissing at them. None of that stuff at my protection dog.
Yeah.
My pet
Yeah.
dogs, get
That's
excited.
it.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
No. I'm agreeing with you. I'm 1000% agreeing with you.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
as far as training goes, like I said, man, it can start. And don't get it twisted, man. Like if I'm keeping the puppy, man, I might even start training as early as 5.5, 6 weeks. It just depends on the
Mhm.
mental cognitive skills of the puppy. If they're showing me they'll follow me around the yard consistently at 5 weeks and they're tugging on things when I need them to tug on it and they're eating solid foods where I can begin to train with treats,
Mhm.
4.5, 5 weeks is no problem with training. It's all dependent upon the puppy,
Mhm.
and I part of my growing pains was learning that there's not no set hard lines for any of this stuff, man. It's based on your skill level and the potential
Mhm.
of the dog that you're raising.
Okay, in that time frame, do you when do you start really noticing the different characteristics uh in the pups, you know?
Mm. Big Hill, help me out on this one.
Different characteristics in the pups. You seeing them, Jones?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, between that 4 and 8 week period, in the
Yeah,
process of,
yeah. You can
yeah.
start like little things like who seems like they're jealous. Things show up like see who's more jealous, who wants all the attention, stuff like
Mhm.
that. Who wants to be first all the time? Who things like that. Uh, who's listening? Who's listening
Mhm.
to you? Who's starting to know their names and stuff first, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Cognition. I don't know, stuff like that.
So is there a difference in their development? Meaning, like, do some develop faster than others in that growing set that 4 week growing period? If they're all 100% healthy.
Um, yeah, I think just nature, just of course of nature, things happen. Things happen to some of them that faster than others. Like, just by them being curious and different things, they might pick up something, uh, and learn faster than the other one, and then they'll teach the other ones like that, follow the leader type stuff. So different things like
Yeah.
that go on constantly just by them playing together and being around and being curious.
Hmm.
Somebody might get stuck in something and the other one
Yeah.
seeing them getting stuck in something, and he gets out of it or whatever. But they peeped him. They peeped him how he got stuck in something, so they know not to go over there or do what he did, whatever. Just different things like that.
Hmm.
That's
Gotcha.
best I could do.
Yeah.
Hey, Big A and Big Hill, I do want to interject real quick and tell y'all that for the highest level of the online obedience challenge, and the reason why I keep playing this video back is so you got the off leash with a collar.
Hmm.
I also removed the collar completely. The highest level of training to me is when a dog is bare without even a collar, because even a flat collar, if you've been making corrections with a flat collar, is a reinforcer. So you're going to see at
Yeah.
some point in the video, I take the collar off just to show that the dog will do the training without any equipment at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, if y'all want to go on that level, man, you definitely are more than welcome to go on that level as well, and it's a higher payout for that challenge.
Yeah. And the basic obedience, man, is, I think that's the cornerstone to anything you want to do with the dog. As far as um on a level of understanding. I mean, you don't have to, but I think that's probably the most important thing you can do with a dog. You know.
A lot of times, once you get usually it's follow the leader type mentality when they're young, or even all the way up. They do that all the time. So if you get one to do something,
Hmm.
you kind of want the other ones to see it. Especially if one,
Yeah.
like if you see one that's kind of, every time you come around, that joker coming up like, "What's up?" Boom, boom,
Hmm.
boom. You might want do things with him in front of the other ones, and then you'll see the other ones try to jump out there too. Like, I could do that better than him. Or you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll just see it. You'll
Yeah.
just start seeing different things.
Yeah.
You'll know
Because
how
they
to
want
use
you.
that.
They'll be
Uh-huh.
fighting for your attention, doing the
Yeah.
right thing.
And then you
Yeah.
can use that. You could use that to teach them things.
Right. Right.
Facts.
Yes,
Facts.
sir. Yeah.
Let me see. Hard Finish had a comment. He said when they start moving, you're going to start seeing their personalities. I agree.
Right. Yeah.
I agree, man.
Man.
Make sure I hit that like button on the way in here, man. Make sure I hit that like button on the way in here. We appreciate those likes. We appreciate those subscribers. Shares, man.
Yeah. And by you hitting that like button, it puts us in the algorithm where we'll always be extended out to you personally. So, keep smashing that like button, man.
Yep.
Salute.
And as a drill instructor, one thing I was taught was, man, for a recruit's mind works like this, man. WIIFM. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? And I'll break it down for you.
Okay.
The more follows, likes, and shares we get, the more people watch the channel. The more views we get, the more monetary compensation we get, which in turn, we just put it back into the digital dog show or into our events for the public. So the bigger we grow, the bigger the payouts. The bigger we grow, the bigger the payouts. So it's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah. Just imagine, man, we get to pot up to a rack or better a month. Shoot, that's enough. People might can start paying bills. Get with a good dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more. It just becomes more and more incentive for you to do some good work. You there?
Yeah. NWA Kane Corso, what's happening?
Hey, look.
Salute.
Hey, look. Let me stop the show right now. Tonight is going down at NWA Connie Corso. He got. I want to say it's Mr. Reggie Wright interview tonight, man. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy work, bro. Hey, look. If you don't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm excited about that one.
School me in.
Sir.
School me in, bro.
So Mr. Reggie Wright, you know what I'm saying? I want to say he was involved with the whole Tupac era rap game. I want to say.
Oh, you talking about? I know you talking about. Salute.
Yeah,
I know you talking about.
Yeah,
I know you was talking about. I know you was talking about him. I know you was talking about him.
Yeah. Light skinned Reggie. Yeah, I know you talking about.
Yeah, man. So I was like,
was that NW Corso brother or something or cousin?
Nah, man. Nah. Hey, look. But I'm not gonna lie, man. My brother Joe over at NWA Connie Corso. Oh, he said it's this morning. Oh, it's this morning. Oh, good. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I went over there. Hey,
Joe, man, what is you doing over there? What you doing over there, Joe?
Yeah, jumping in the mix, man. Hey,
that's big ups, though. Big ups, man.
Jumping in the mix. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And see that it costs nothing to support the other channels, man. It costs you nothing, bro. It's just love. It's just love, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, look, when I first seen that channel jumping off, I was like, Joe, man, I gotta get on your show, bro. Joe, I gotta get on here, man. I'm glad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mike Dad in the building too, man. The legendary Mike
Dad in
the building.
The man with the plan, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Dan.
Salute.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
So another growing pain, man, was learning how to get a dog in shape, man. And this is our first digital dog show right here, and playing in the background. And as you can see, man, this dog
South Africa.
Yeah, but so the differences in the ability of people to really shape their animals, man, like it's a growing process, man. Typically, the first time I see somebody get one in shape, it's always underweight, bro. The first keep is typically underweight, you know what I'm saying? And they bring them in stale, you know what I'm saying? So when I get in here and I get to see people developing and learning and they're applying it, and you see a dog that looked like a pet in the last digital dog show. And then you know what I'm saying. The next thing you know, it's looking like an ADBA confirmation champion. In the next one, man.
Growth. Yeah. Growth. Yep.
Yeah, man. Salute to all the great brothers who have supported us thus far. Those coming in the future, man. Because like I said, it's growing pain, man. We done seen a lot of crazies though. I done seen a lot of crazies, man. You know what I'm saying?
Trench coat mafia.
Trench coat mafia.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I was Dr. Dre with Eminem once upon a time, man. But yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of growing pains, man, that's another thing. People, dealing with people that dealing with these dogs, man, on all sides of the board. Dealing with good owners, good bad owners, Karens, good breeders, bad breeders, breeders that lied to you, falling out with, people and all of that stuff that you got, ties to dealing with the dogs, man. It's a growing pain of finding your niche, finding your circle, and or staying to yourself, man. It's a growing pain, but either way it go, it's a growing pain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
All right, Finish said, you Kennels better come get your wins before Mr. Maximum hits the scene. Yes,
Maximum. Okay, I see you, man.
yeah, man. Dickie, another
Hey,
one piece, man. Tip.
hey,
Hey.
hey.
Yeah,
Dealing with the haymakers, man.
yeah, man. That's all going toward the May Digital Dog Show, man. We want to have a nice payout of May just to see just to show people it can be well worth your time. The $25 payouts is cool, the $10 payouts is cool, the $5 payouts is cool, but man, I like hitting somebody cash out with at least 3 digits, man. That makes me feel, like we doing something, so we making an impact,
Yeah.
give you enough money to take your wife out or take your kids out, whoever was helping you with your keep and everything, send enough money back out there and, really, really affect the community.
I like this video that we looking at right here, man. Like it's like you really can't see the dog because of the light, but it still got like a retro like kind of look to it, and I like that retro look. But it could be you really can't see the detail. I think it could have been shown better, but I still like that like retro look.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man. I like it because it's a buckskin dog. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, 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 yeah. Man, Dickie, we not tripping off of that, man. You here, you riding with us, man. That's all that count, bro. But we appreciate whatever you do, man.
I tell you another growing pain I had to get used to, bro. Like
Mhm.
going out in public places and somebody asking me what kind of dog it was. I used to want to be like, it's a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Like, be real aggressive with it, right? And like now I just be like, oh
Yeah,
no, it's a lab mix. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
like they don't know. They be like, oh, that's not a pit. It's not big enough. It must be a puppy. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear
yeah,
that stuff, man. Shut your stupid self up, bro.
yeah,
But hey, man, it is what it is, man.
yeah. Yep. That's what we were talking about yesterday, man. You was out of there.
Yeah,
We were talking
yeah.
about that yesterday,
Y'all
man.
boys gotta hold it down, man. I heard y'all talking about the Maseratis and all kind of stuff yesterday, man.
We just, comparing them to sports cars, man. And you know, and that's typically what it is, man. I mean, if you look at these dogs like they a sports car, um, and they, from off the factory, they have a set standard. They built to drag, they built to, pro tour, they built to pool, they got horsepower, whatever you want to call it. You can't take that car if it's especially like a 2-door coupe or whatever, and then go put on some big 30-inch wheels and put 2,000 pounds worth of bang, music in the trunk and cut and paste and change out all this other stuff, and then want it to perform like a sports car. You've done everything to that to not make it a sports car, but you pull up on a sports car and you know if you looking at the sports car like you ain't got this, and the sports car looking like, man, you done messed up a classic car.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, they should have. Sometimes they should have dummy
Yeah,
stops on the highway and stuff.
yeah,
So people that before they ready to do something dumb, they could just stop on in and write down what they was ready to do. And the people,
yeah,
like a cussing job. Like, man, I was ready to do this
yeah,
stupid ass shit. Boom, 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 boom. It's
yeah,
about and you can roll
yeah,
around now. Dummy
yeah.
stop. Salute.
Hey y'all, I gotta pause real quick, man. Shout out to Big C with the 2-piece. Support the brothers.
Hey,
Yep.
that's what's
Hey,
up. Hey, Appreciate
Hey,
that, man.
and Dogman
Yes,
TV in the
sir.
building too, man. Big C said he just subscribed. Hey, that's a good move, Big C.
Hey,
That's a good
and
move.
that's what's dope, man, because people can come through and then they actually see other channels or something coming through, and then they like, man, let me go check them out, man.
Yeah,
Then they find out they cook it too,
yeah.
you know. Yeah,
You'll never get bored, man. Check them out, man. You know what I'm saying? Check them
yeah,
out.
Dogman TV, salute.
yes, sir. Big time salute.
Tell J Boy he can come judge the best Brenda whenever he want to, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. All love, though. All love, man. Yeah, man. And that was I want to say it was Courtney with Coda in that video that you seen with that was Arrowhead dog before. This is another Martinez dog right here. I really like
Okay.
it. I really like this one. So the first real good in shape dog I saw was this color right here, man. And my cousin had him so ripped up, man. Dog had chest muscles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like looked like a person on all four, man. It was crazy how ripped up that dog was, bro.
Yeah.
And it's I haven't seen one like that in a long time. Even at some of these shows, man, with him in shape, man. Like my cousin dog, like he would punch you in your face and break your jaw. He looked like Mike Tyson or something.
Yeah.
He's a swole up monster. Swole up monster.
I'm gonna interject again.
Yeah, go ahead.
The importance of developing yourself with dummy stock. If you get what I'm saying, when you're ready to do something dumb, or if you think it's potentially to be dumb, it's somebody that you can run that thing across, run that hypothetical across before you actually
Yeah.
go do. Before you actually go
Yep.
do it. Anything, dogs, your life, anything. Create a dummy stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and and I was thinking about that earlier, man. It's a lot of things that I don't know. It's a lot of things that I'm learning. A lot of I've always approached situations with the cup half empty. But when you have yourself surrounded by good mentors and people that are into the same thing you into, but have more knowledge, and you got something to offer to the pot too, man. It's kind of hard to go wrong. I think a lot of people go wrong when they surround themselves, with people that are blind too, um, because we all got a creative bone in us to a certain extent to see something or want to create something or whatever, whether it's just a thought or anything, man. But just like just like Big Gill say, man, you gotta have kind of like a dummy stop, man, to check and balances to make sure it even makes sense at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
like y'all, my brothers, y'all, like my dummy stops when I go before I do something. I'ma shoot past y'all,
Hmm.
just like pops. He always been my dummy stop for years. I could say, yo, I'm gonna take this dog to this dog here. Look at me. And he could just look at me. We got a little thing. He could just look at me, and it look like you big dummy, and I just won't do it. You dig what I'm saying?
I can see Pops just sitting there saying, "All right,
Right.
yes,"
If you don't, that's good
and
when he's
not
still
and,
talking. It's good when he's
yeah,
still talking. When he don't say
no,
nothing though, when he
that's
don't
what I'm
say
about
nothing,
to say.
look at you and don't say nothing, you
Yeah,
already know.
yeah. When he say all right or something like that, don't say nothing else. Come after it. Like, yeah, I probably need to rethink that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I tell you something else too, though. Growing pains wise, man. A lot of people say the internet is ruining the dog game, man. But I'm telling you right now, I done had some people, great people, even Big A and Big Hill. I met them through the internet stuff, man, and I met some great people with great advice, man. It took a long time to be able to filter like the people who there for you and got genuine good advice to make you better, make your dog better, make your channel better, whatever it is you're working on. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta be abundantly grateful for everybody who took the time to you say, hey Dre, man, you kind of going left, man. Like Big Hill said, them dummy stops, man. So salute to all
Yeah.
y'all. I know who y'all is, man.
Salute the queen too, cause nah, queen, I'm still on the peanut butter jelly sandwich and the hot dogs and beans, but I'm good though. I'm good though, queen. But like you see how they ignoring you, queen. Like they like where the supplements at? Like queen, like did y'all get them the supplements yet? Like nah,
Yeah.
it's all right though, queen. I got a plan. I'm good. Thanks for checking in though,
Ah,
queen. Salute.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Speaking of, man, hey, man, they got the protein back in, man, the protein powder and all of that.
yeah. So we did 50 this time, man. Uh,
Okay.
hopefully, man, they, you know what I'm saying? Hey, get it while it's getting this good, man. Get it while it's getting this good.
Yeah, man, y'all, if y'all looking for creatine, pre-workout, protein powder, something like that, man, we got something for you, man, right
It's for
here at the
humans. It's for humans,
yeah,
not for the dogs. We don't have dog supplements yet, man. That's something
yeah,
it's gonna take a while for me to find a company that I trust to make dog supplements, man. But
yeah,
we get it, you'll be the first to hear about it, man. Talking
yeah,
food.
Salute.
sir, yeah. We got we got some dog shows coming up, man. I think it's a dog show this weekend.
Let me get it queued up.
Uh,
Man. Let me get it queued up.
yeah, yeah. But I'm almost positive it's a dog show this weekend. I think it's in the Carolinas, and then I think oh, here it go. Yeah,
It's two this weekend, one in Holland and one in the Carolinas.
yeah. I thought it was Belgium, but no, it's Holland. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Got Holland on the 3rd. That's today.
But look how long that show is, man. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Man, you can
Yeah.
play that show as a champion in one weekend, bro.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
Uh,
man.
Palmetto State is 2 day.
Yeah, and if anybody in the chat, man, who's going to any one of these shows, let us know what's happening, man. Let us know you going. Yeah.
Oh, Big C.
Uh,
Let me see. Hold on. Let me scroll up.
yeah, you might want to go
Palmetto
to that
State.
one, Big C.
It says
Yeah.
it's at the Burke County Fairgrounds in Morganton,
Okay.
NC.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Burke
close to
County.
you, Big C. You going to that one, Big C?
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. Got them Burke County
Yeah.
Fairgrounds.
That's a big fact, man. W stops are great. I think W stops are great. I agree with you, Skip. Bill. W stops are great for people uh who are willing to accept dummy stops. But the ones that aren't, yeah, life lessons hit different. You know what
They hit real different.
I'm saying? Yeah.
You'll know after that. I mean, you might know after that. That life lessons, boy, good grief.
Yeah.
Talking to
Yeah.
City says he's the only one who power went out during the storm.
What
Uh,
storm?
yeah, so I think there's a big storm going across the Midwest, if I'm not mistaken. I seen on
Oh
the news.
yeah. It's tearing the Midwest up. I'm talking about the entire Midwest.
Yeah, go all the way
Yeah,
from the Mexican border to the Canadian border,
yeah.
and everything in between. Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
salute
man.
to y'all, man, and prayers to y'all, man. Let us know if y'all got all the supplies y'all need out there in that area, specifically with those y'all with the dogs out there, man. Mike Mann said the
Mhm.
storm was crazy last night.
Yeah.
Man,
I need to hit my little brother up.
y'all got me feeling bad. I was out here complaining because it was 64 degrees and I'm cold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Y'all got real world problems going on.
yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Hey, Big C, that stomach bug, man, that neurovirus is going around, man. It hit me up, man. But definitely
Yeah,
just make sure they're hydrating. It had me not wanting to drink no water and stuff. So I had a slight headache when I woke up this morning, but I'm sitting here gunning these little great value waters, man. Purified drinking water from Walmart, cheapest one you can get. I think
yeah,
it's like $5 for like 36 of them or 48 of them, something like that, man. But yeah, man, I'm
yeah,
tearing these things up, man.
Salute great value too. They come through sometimes.
Yeah, man.
yeah. Big time.
Mike Dan said spring is tornado season. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got these
Depending
things
where you at.
haboobs. It's called a haboob out here.
A
It's a
dust storm,
yeah,
dust
big.
tornado. y'all would get that in that when you get the same thing when you was overseas in the field.
They were worse because in Kuwait the sand is really like over here. The sand is compacted, man. But in Kuwait the sand is real loose, almost like beach sand with no water. So it just
Yeah.
when it starts, it don't stop, man.
Yeah.
Yep, Big C. That's what happened to me yesterday morning, man. I was super tired, man. I just needed more rest. You know what I'm saying? So I started the show and I realized, man, like if I'm gonna finish, because I'd never been to sick call in 15 and a half years in the military. I'd never been to sick call, right? And yesterday I was telling Big Ass, like, man, I'm gonna have to go to sick call for the first time because we joke about people that go to sick call, man. We call them the sick, the lazy, and the lame, right?
Yeah.
Sick, lazy, and the lame. And I was like, I'm gonna be one of the sick, lazy, and the lame.
But man,
I didn't tell you that part, Big A, but that's why I didn't want to go. And
yeah.
So I pulled up to the hospital yesterday to the base hospital, and on Wednesdays they have their training days. So instead of being open at 7, they don't open up till 9:30. And I was like, man, if I'm gonna be at work till 9:30, I might as well just finish the whole work day. So I didn't even go back, man.
Yep.
I just thug it out.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's that insurance, man.
Adam G has a good question, bro. He said
that's what I'm about to say. Yeah.
Okay, so they don't have it posted on the ADBA website, but you can contact. Let me pull it up. It says you can contact Rita at 803-242-3117 or Joseph at 803-372-1212 or Tiffany at 803-372-1382. Yeah, so one of those three numbers, I'll leave that on the screen for a little bit. One of those three numbers will be the contact that to give you all the details. And you know what? The ADBA got to do a better job of their promotion, man, because I'm telling you right now, with the Heinzel Classic, the South Bottom Show, man, their flyers had all that information on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had all that information right on the screen, man. You know what I'm saying? So definitely ADBA, y'all step y'all game up. And I'm not being a hater, man. I actually really got a lot of respect for Greenwood, specifically Kate, man. Every litter I've ever bred, Kate has called me to verify the litter and verify that the breeding or any puppies that I release off that breeding, man. So shouts out to the Greenwood family.
Yeah.
RBG said the rain and wind came through Chicago with a vengeance.
Yeah. I bet, man.
Bobby Digital in the building. Let's get the dog.
Hey, salute. Yeah, my little brother in St. Louis right now, so he'd be going down, man, when it comes to that weather. Whatever happened in Chicago, it happened in St. Louis. Might be minor, not as bad as Chicago. It's the Windy City, you know.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. And Mike Dan, I appreciate that, bro. Mike Dan, you already know, man. Like you gave me that one phone call. We had that talk. Mike Dan was a dummy stock for me about a month ago, man. And we holding it down, man. I'm not gonna tell y'all what he told me. If he wants to share it in the chat, he can. Or if he wants to come on, you know, Mike Dan always welcome on the show. He called me in person and talked to me about some things I needed to adjust, man. And we getting it right, man. We getting it right.
What he y'all talked about Crocs, the different types of Crocs that y'all like.
You know what he did? He gave me the secret. He gave me the secret to whip you in that basketball game with the Crocs on.
I bet you he ain't walked that dog last night in that storm with them Crocs on.
He wasn't gonna do it no Tim either. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be caught out in a tornado, like he was just saying, man. The spring weather get you, bro. It'll get you.
Bet y'all got some storm chaser Crocs.
Matter of fact, Big A, my wife got a picture from San Antonio on the northwest side where we was at. They had hailstones the size of golf balls the other night, this week.
Yeah, man, that stuff happened like that. And the funny thing is, when that stuff happened, I have never seen it. It happens, you know, maybe once or twice a year, particularly in the summertime when it's hot, you know. And I've never seen it. I have never seen it, bro.
I have.
And
one time I seen it, man, I was like, I should have parked my car outside of the garage, man. I needed a new car, at least a new windshield. Something.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we've had hail damage, and I didn't see the hail. I never saw it. So I don't know, man.
I'd be like, what they say on the Price is Right? you want a brand new car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You get a car. You get a car. Yeah, yeah.
Sir. Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about like one of our cars got totaled behind it, but I didn't see it. Shoot, it been a couple of days go by, we didn't even notice it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so when I was in San Antonio back in 21, we had that winter storm Uri, and that was a
Mhm.
growing pain because I've had dogs in the snow before, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to get snow.
Yeah.
But that snowstorm, man, I was in the living room with Bacardi and BJ and the family. You know what I'm saying? We got the fireplace going. I'm burning my project lumber. I'm burning the
Mhm.
lumber I got for making carpet mills. I'm like just keeping the family. It was 14 degrees in my house, man.
Man,
14.
that was it. You was doing that in San Antonio?
Yes. Yes. And still going to
Yeah.
work. And still going to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We
And like
yeah.
that was rough. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all who've been landlocked or whatever, man, like trust me, when I say I feel for you, bro, I feel for you, man. Like that
Mhm.
was unexpected. And then Texas is not designed to deal with that. So the power, they would
Nope.
get the power on for an hour. I guess they thought that would help you warm your house up or whatever. And then the
Mhm.
grid couldn't handle it because everybody cranking their heat up to the maximum. And then, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then they cut the power back out for another 8 hours. You know, it was ridiculous, man. It was ridiculous. You know. I'd have
Yeah.
rather them gave me a 4-hour window to warm my house up and, you know what I'm saying, do everything, and then just rotate it through the city like that every 4 hours than to give me an hour to you know, do whatever, power electronics and stuff and cook.
Yeah.
You know,
Man, shoot. The key is you gotta be staying next to a military base, like and be on their power grid and they plumbing system. You do that, you good to go. You ain't gotta worry about too much. They gonna make it.
MKN
Yeah.
said apparently the floods in Texas just claimed some very good dogs. Mother Nature is a real B word. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
This year is kind of crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? This year has been really kind of crazy, and I'm nervous about the summertime because them thunderstorms in the Carolinas in the summer is no joke, man. That thunder have your whole house rocking. Sound like somebody outside with some 15 subwoofers in your yard.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, show enough, man. We was here at the same time. But when I was coming, you was going. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And then I mean, I wonder like I know for a fact, like going from that cold to warm weather ain't good for us, man. It can't be good for the dogs either.
Hmm. No, it can't, man. That's and it can't. Nah, it can't be at all, man. I mean, shoot, I don't. It can't be good for you. Going from hot to cold, cold to hot. You know what it's like down here in Texas. During season changes and stuff, the weather don't know what it's gonna do.
Yeah. And my prayers out to Aries Kennels, man. He said Hemi said they lost 7-9, man. That's
That's crazy.
man, losing one. I'm gonna tell you right now. So when I lost BJ in 2021, when I lost BJ, man, my wife was like, this is why I rock with my wife, man. My wife was like, come on, let's go to Little Woodrow. Little Woodrow's is the bar that I go to. And
Hmm.
my wife was like, come on, you know. And I lost BJ a week before Saki was born, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, you know, it was a sad thing, man, you know, and then a week later, you know, the puppies came along and, you know, kind of gave me a resurgence. But I can only imagine like losing that one. My wife took me out, was like, just drink. I got you, I'll drive. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I can imagine losing 7 or 9. And they good dogs too. And you done got them,
yeah,
you done got them through puppy stage, you done survived parvo, they acting right, they looking good, they, you know what I'm saying, they grabbing hogs, or you know what I'm saying, they showing you the traditional characteristics of American Pit Bull Terrier. You done whooped this, and God forbid it's all out the same litter. You know what I'm saying? Like you done bred your best stud to a female, you know, or you went outside your yard and bred to somebody, and you can't recreate these by yourself, man. That's a tough L.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a major bulldog growing pain
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
Losing some dogs, but like when you coming from like working stock, uh, like it was a hard pill to swallow. Like the old heads used to try to get in, instill in us that to not. I'm gonna just say it, to not fall in love with them, to not, especially if they working stock, because you know what I mean, hog hunting and all that stuff. Like they not, like they might be head and gone. You dig what I'm saying? So you can't get too emotionally attached when they work and stuff, when they got jobs that might take them away from it. I mean, just simply say.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of hard, but all you got to do is stand next to a hog dog. You know, they'll tell you like it is, man.
Yeah, it
So
seem hard too when you hearing it, but it's real talk because they go through so many dogs, so it's part of their life. Salute.
yeah,
Yeah, man. Especially the unexpected ones, man. Like I was talking about my homegirl, man, at Voodoo, and like with them, if they see a hog, if they driving down the road, they see a hog, they jumping out. They don't care which dog they got. They don't care if they got cut gear on them or not. They're jumping out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
About that life, man. And you know, but I love that she posts all the negatives too, man. Like she showed one, man. I think it was maybe Rancid or Havoc that they got hit, and it went in the bottom of his jaw and came out through his mouth, man. He had a hole, you could see daylight through his mouth. And she showed it, she showed the recovery and all of that stuff, man. You know, so like, I know it sound cool and all, and I've seen some very, very docile hog hunting where you know they catch the hog and the hog succumbs to the bite force of the dog and it's easy, but all of them ain't easy like that. You know what I'm saying? All of them ain't easy like that. And I got to get some more footage. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show it on the. It had to be members only footage because it's pretty great.
yeah.
Trying to get canceled.
Hey, that's what we should do, man. We should have the hog the you know the hog dogs and they you know the whole interaction on members only, man. Something special for them.
Yeah, because like it's like I said, man, it's just situations where like I don't see anything wrong with it. It's perfectly legal, but we come from a first world society. We got first world problems, and you know with first world problems comes real soft, sensitive individuals. And like you know, like if they want to be sensitive, if they want to pay money to come watch it and be sensitive, fine, go ahead. But you're not about to get to throw your spears at me for free, you know.
Yeah, yeah, man. And I don't know. I think a lot of time, man, it's just crazy how we so far removed from uh we're so urbanized, we so city like that you forget what Mother Nature is really like. You know, a lot of people in the city they don't know what it takes to get that burger on the plate. They
Yeah,
don't know what it takes. You know, and we have an issue. We got an issue out here right now on around your way, where you used to stay, but a little further out with some hogs. And I'm talking about what I say is tearing that little town raggedy, man. And they going on the news and they asking people, they explaining it and whatnot. And I'm thinking to myself, shoot, if I had a dog, shoot, that's some employment right there. I'll go out there,
yeah,
and handle the business. But at the same time, it's not a problem until it's at your doorstep. And then all of a sudden you want it fixed or you want this gone or such and so forth. You know, imagine if you had a takeover of coyotes or a takeover of black bears and people got to physically get out there and eradicate the issue. You know, what happens to Mother Nature there? You know,
yeah,
you see a lion on a hunt, and is and you can look at these comments, man. You can look at the comments when you see these videos of in Africa or Asia or wherever they doing the wildlife. I mean, it's a real live action. A lion tearing a hyena cat raggedy or something, or they jumped the lion. And you see somebody in the comments, why with the camera? Don't just stand there, record it, stop them. Man, what? You
Hey,
like, huh?
go ahead,
So
finish, bro. Go ahead.
I wanted to share this video with y'all real quick, man. This go ahead and cook, bro. I want this in the background so y'all can see it.
Okay. What you about to say, Big Hill?
I was saying, you need to reiterate that type of stuff because community make like they got these dogs and stuff, and these dogs is what they is. So like it's work out there for them. If the dogs is what y'all say and y'all hungry and ain't no excuses. Work out there. It's work out there.
Yeah.
So anytime you come across some work for dogs like that, it's a good thing if you bring it to the community because it's needed. There's a lot of people out here with dogs that's looking for jobs. That's what I think. That's what I would think anyway, unless they just showing them or whatever. But like if they working dogs, that was just a employment opportunity that was just thrown out to y'all. Salute.
Yeah.
Did
So
y'all
what we looking at, Dre?
So it's a coyote attacks a toddler, and like so, like I have these conversations with my kids because you know we have a coyote, a surplus of coyotes out here in Arizona, man, and you know there's a video, man, and I guess the brother presented it wrong, but his pit bull they trapped the coyote, and he's letting his dog dispatch it, right, and I seen it got like over 1 million comments, man, people hating on it, you know, this and third, and then this happens in your community, and those same people, if it was their kid, would be like, I hate coyotes, they should all be extinguished, you know.
It's not a problem till it's a problem. It ain't a problem till it's a problem.
Yeah, man. So, it's just you know.
Yeah.
But it's you can't make this stuff up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff up. Like this was caught, and of course it made the news because you know that's what they do. They put it out there for people to see, man. But they're not telling you everything that can occur with these animals. And don't get it wrong, man. We as human beings, we have created these environments where the animals they don't have their own environment anymore because we're growing. You know what I'm saying? Our population is growing, and you know all this good stuff, man. But let me give y'all another one, man, because just like how they like to promote our pit bull attack the kid and whoopie woo and all this good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like, I want to show y'all what else is attacking people. You know what I'm saying? That ain't under our control. This lady's out here doing her morning jog, man, and you know what I mean, and look like the coyote almost killed Diesel. You know what I'm saying? Her little dog named Diesel.
Yeah.
She dropped the leash.
Yeah.
She dropped the leash.
Man, I'm talking about small dog or not. If it's my dog, we both fight.
Yeah.
I'm coming. We fight. You know what I'm saying? I know. Hey, you remember? Oh, speaking of, you remember that old school, the old man who dog got bit by that gator, and he went in there. Yeah. We fighting. Yeah.
And you know what? I would say that's the difference between a pet owner and a dog man or dog woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference. What are you going to do? What are you going to do for that dog? Because we expect the dogs to do a lot for us, man. But
yeah. I ain't dropping the leash and man, what? Nah, we in there. We getting it. This a gator. You can tell he didn't think twice about it. He didn't sit there and contemplate. He went after it.
Bro, he didn't even put a cigar out.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, my man said we gotta have gator kebab tonight.
Yeah. And I'm saying, you see how small that dog is and everything. It ain't no working dog or nothing. He going in after it. Nah, I'm coming. Yeah.
Salute the old man. Salute.
Yeah.
What's crazier is where there's one gator, there's more. You know what I'm saying? That man was no thought to his own personal safety, man.
Hey, and that's part of the reason why I would never fool Florida, man. That right there, bro. Yep. Shout out to y'all Florida boys, man. Y'all are built different.
As you see in the picture, that dog already gone. You see him in the picture. He ain't even looking back at the owner. He already gone.
Yeah, man.
The last one, the owner left the leash and dropped it. This one, that joker, he just saved his life. That dog gone. He ain't even turned around barking or nothing.
Yeah.
What's up, old man? So salute.
And it was in Cali or Washington. A black bear had went in somebody's backyard, and I'm talking about was giving the dog the blues back there. And I'm talking about the dog howling, screaming. They just looking. They can't do anything. I guess they didn't have any firearms or anything to, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. And that's once again, man. Like I think the same way they try to flood the internet with all of us are bad people. We all dog fighters. We all maltreat the dogs, man.
Yeah.
This old man looks like he's probably at a golf course or a neighborhood pond, right? He's minding his business. And that's the thing, man. Like life is not. You cannot separate nature from life. Yes, we try to live metro and stuff, but like this stuff happens every day in my city, bro. every day in my city, man. There's some kind of animal human interaction, man. At the hospital where my twin daughters were born at, a week later they found a cougar living out there and like basically just eating animals that were coming through the property. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you can try, as much as you want to live first world, you got to realize, man, animals there's no clear delineating factor between what's available for food and what's not when it comes to animals, man.
Right. Definitely. You know. Yeah, man. I know y'all probably heard of this story of it's a couple true stories, man, and whatnot. But this lady, she had a boa constrictor or whatnot, and it was huge and whatnot. She tiny or what, and the boa constrictor stopped eating, and she was trying to wonder why the boa constrictor was stop eating, and she took it to the vet. The vet told her, he said he stopped eating because he was getting ready to eat you. You know what I'm saying? He was clearing it out and making space for you. So I mean, Mother Nature is Mother Nature, man. You can't some things,
I like this scene right here. This is what I expect to see my kids doing. The little boy is paying attention to his surroundings. He ain't got no little AirPods in, looking goofy, walking around with his head down in his phone. He got his lunchbox and his backpack. Obviously, he going to the bus stop. The coyote comes. Before that coyote even get close, that little boy back in the house. Boom. Out of there. Out of there.
Yep.
Man, teach your kids something, man. Teach your kids something about nature, bro.
And getting bit by a coyote can come with a whole bunch of stuff, man. You know. Yeah.
So last night on the ring doorbell camera, there was a flight of javelinas in my neighborhood, man. My wife was like, 6 of them out there. I was like, okay, 6 of them. I said, yeah. I said, okay, I'll go back out there when it's 3 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll go back out there when it's 3 of them. Yeah, man.
You gonna at least, depending on the size, I would at least want to have 4 dogs, 3 dogs, man.
Yeah. And them brothers in the chat still cooking it up, man. Dirty Dog said he sees this all the time. Yep.
Yeah.
Florida like that too.
Oh, where you at, Dirt? You in Florida. See, that's what I'm saying. Dirty Dog, you built different, man.
Yeah.
You built different, bro. Yeah. Oh, Supreme say he want all the smoke come May. For all y'all don't understand, you don't know what he talking about. He talking about the digital dog show. We got a call out section, man. If you feel, your dog is you're scared, whether you think you keep it supreme to everybody else, you think, or it's just fun and games, man. This is all legal, legit. You got, some smoke, or you just want, like I say, want to do it for fun. You call somebody out, man. Tell them showcase their skill with their dogs, man. A lot of people say what they do with their dogs on, but don't show their dogs at all, man. So, somebody call you out, man. Bar none, fade all, man. Come on with it.
Hold on, Big A.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. JT's silent, man. JT put another $100 toward the May Digital Dog Show.
Hey,
my brother JT, man, God bless you.
Oh man, that's what's happening, bro.
Over $500 worth of prizes will be given out in the May Digital Dog Show, man. God bless you.
Hey,
JT.
y'all,
Salute,
y'all hear that? Salute, JT.
He sent it to the Cash App. He sent it to the Cash App.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Y'all, man,
Genetic
that's what's
rocking.
up. Yes, sir, man. Do y'all hear that, man? Free entry.
Yeah, man.
Free entry.
Yeah, man. You know what, JT, that 100 going straight toward Best in Show, man. Thank you, JT, man.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all, man. Y'all better. Y'all got some bills to pay, man. Pull them dogs out.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Thank you,
man.
That means a lot, man. That means a lot, bro.
Yes, sir.
He already on the team, man. JT done put in money for us to get down to South Bottom, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He helped me sneak the dogs into the motel, and he's still sending bread, man. Thank you, JT.
Yeah.
Yes,
Run
sir.
your dogs out your mouth, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me give y'all the synopsis. So it was already Supreme and I were gonna do a 125 a piece, so that was 250. With that
Mhm.
JT, that's 350, and then let's see what we raised last month on here. We raised 239 via YouTube from the super chats last month. So yeah,
Mhm.
so right there, you know, we're over 500 for giveaways. Yeah, thank you. God bless.
Sir.
Yeah, man. May is gonna be lit. May is
That's
gonna be
what I'm
lit.
saying.
I tell you,
If
man.
if this continues like this and we slowly start to inch up, before you know it, man, it'll be $1,000 shows, man.
Bobby Digital said when the weather get right, he come for that smoke. Hey, and shouts out to
Oh
Bobby
wait.
Digital, man. I actually had a chance
Hey,
to go up against him in the show ring. Bobby Digital got a good
yeah.
dog, man. Bobby Digital got some good
Hey,
dogs, man. Like, hey,
hey,
why you want to, man? Like, it's
yeah,
different when you see him in person, man. Salute you, Bobby
yeah.
Digital. Salute, man.
Salute, salute.
Yeah,
Yes,
matter of fact,
sir.
I think whatchamacallit beat us. Who beat us for best in show? Because it was Bobby Digital, me, and a couple other
Uh,
people.
um, uh, what's the name, man? Tall dude. I keep forgetting his. I'm horrible with that.
Lockdown Rudy.
Yep, Lockdown Rudy. Shout out to Lockdown Rudy, man. Yes, sir. Salute, bro.
Salute,
Yeah,
lockdown.
But I will say this,
yeah,
though, man. Bobby Digital, Lockdown Rudy, Big A, all the other competitors out there, Casino, we all did
yeah.
that front
Casino.
four Boudreaux in front of
Yeah,
Mr. Boudreaux, man. That, you know what I'm saying?
that.
Like,
Yeah,
that was different.
that was that was the only thing that I man, they could have kept everything else. It wasn't even. I mean, it was an honor and pleasure to meet him, but like just to be able to showcase your dog in front of him, whether that was enough for me. Period. I wasn't expecting all that, but yeah,
Yeah. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like, he done seen 100,000 dogs in his lifetime, you know what I'm saying? And mine is
yeah,
one of them. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty dope, man. That's why I gotta get
yep,
Toyo. I gotta get Toyo in there to see one of these dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he be
yeah,
wearing the Timberland boots, man. He be judging, and I'll be like, man, I better win, or you know what I'm saying, or else.
yeah. And
Nah,
I tell you,
you be representing out there, bro. Both of y'all represented out there. Y'all did what y'all
man.
was supposed to do. Salute.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. And man, I gotta say this. I wouldn't have came. Dre was like, "Come on, let's go." I was like, "Shoot, all right, let's go." And shout out to JT, man. With the you want some more of that candy, JT?
Oh, JT. Oh, JT. What he tell old Tam? Oh yeah, what's your name? Oh, okay, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
JT be bumping shoulders with the stars, and yeah, they ain't nothing.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel you,
yeah.
bro. I
JT,
feel you.
JT said, man, don't mess with me no more, man. JT damn near wanted to fight me, man. Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to Barn Dog. And Bobby Digital said last show, him and Pressure sat at the table with Floyd,
Hmm.
Pat Perry, and Diamond Jim. Had a blast. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I was hurt, though, because last year it was Fat Bill, Rosterman, all of them was down there the year previous.
Yep.
Yeah, man. They was busy this year, man. I think Mike Dan and Fat Bill was making a breeding during the show this year, but I catch him.
Okay.
I catch him on the flip side.
Salute, Bond
Yeah.
Dog. I think I be seeing you over at the Conscious channel sometimes in this Conscious chats. If that's you, salute, bro. I think I be seeing you in the Conscious channels when I be you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Salute.
Man, appreciate you coming by and kicking it with us, man.
Yeah, matter of fact, let me hit some of y'all up, man. You seen him before, Big Hill, in the chats?
I
Because it's
think
a
I
bunch.
seen him. I think I seen him in like the Conscious channels. You know,
Yeah.
I've been looking at
You
different
said,
Conscious shows, and I think I seen him in there. Yeah, I see a couple of the Bulldog brothers in the community over at the Conscious channel. Salute to y'all, getting that knowledge. And yeah, I see you. I see you, Bond Dog. Salute.
All right, let's
yeah,
get him taken
man.
care of then. Let's get him wrenched up. I got him, Adam G. Yeah, man. Let's get him wrenched up. Live your life, dogs in the building. What's up, big dog?
Hey, hey.
Salute.
Hey, Mike Dan said Bill judging the Shard in Cali this month. Ooh, that's gonna be
Man.
nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about that, John.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
yeah, kid. What other shows we got coming up?
So the Riverside show in California, April 19th. It's a big thing, man. Fat Bill said, make sure y'all have the Triggity already ready for him. If you don't know what Triggity is, man, get your street knowledge up. But
Yeah.
he said make sure he's ready to go when he get to Cali, man. He ain't got time to be looking around for that stuff. And
I know that's right, Fat Bill. Salute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, another channel where they were saying, man, all they do is talk about weed and stuff. I'm like, look, man, weed is a part of life, man. Alcohol is a part of life, man. Gambling is a part of life. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I'm telling you, man, we grown men. We talk about grown man things from time to time.
Yeah.
Man. And
just like these dogs are part of life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. And it's I think that you're gonna realize that the blue collar working citizen, man, those of us who our hands we ain't got the prettiest hands, you know what I'm saying? And we don't get the manicures every week, but nah, man, that's all right, man. We out here working. I understand, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand, man. When life gets tough, we get tough, but sometimes you just want to turn it off for a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Welsh in the building. What's good, big dog? Salute.
Hey, Welsh.
Man.
Salute, Welsh.
Supreme, I sent you that link, bro. Supreme asked for the link real quick before we get out of here. Supreme, I hit you with that link. But he said, Hemi, good idea, man. My wheels is turning. The floods will be different. Yeah, for sure. I think I would build, like, if I go back to a yard that has a floodplain in it, I think what I would do is I put some PVC or some ABS pipe down and have some drainage off my yard spots, off my chain spots to kind of drain it out of there. Some irrigation.
Yeah, I seen them boys down there working. They was trying to put together some safety houses and stuff for the floods. I seen them in the chat talking about the stuff. That's good work y'all talking about. I hope y'all get one together. Salute.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's the word?
What it is?
What's happening?
Man, chilling, man. Finna walk this dog, man, wait on this weather to get a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing great, you know what I'm saying? My girl telling me, you know, don't just chill out, you know, and wait for your little appointment, you know, but I'm let y'all know these seizures ain't nothing nice, man, you know.
No, they not, bro.
Y'all got some loved ones that really love y'all, man. Listen to them, you know what I'm saying? If they die with you, and they got to deal with them with you, listen to them. You know, you probably got that bulldog in you, you know, but hey, I'm doing good. I still want all the smoke come May. They done took my driver privileges. Well, my neurologist took my driver privileges, like the state ain't took them. But other than that, man, I feel great, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, I like what my dad said just now too, man. Supreme, man. Hey, take it easy, bro. Work your way back into it slowly, brother.
Yeah.
But Mike Dan said, I got drain spots at my chains and I dig holes and fill them with gravel. Hey, so that gravel, that pea gravel is a good one to fill them with. I can't afford the big gravel, but the pea gravel is pretty cheap. You know what I'm saying? You can get a 9-pound bag from Tractor Supply or different stores like that for low. And that pea gravel helps just, you know what I'm saying, give you another boundary between your dogs and that water, you know, and all that mess that comes with it. I'm just glad out here in Arizona we don't really have a mosquito problem like that, man. That's my one fear about coming back east, man.
Supreme, get well, soldier. I ain't know something was going on. Get well, soldier.
Oh yeah, you know, it's God got his hands right around me, so you know, I'm here to talk about it.
What's up?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. But now, y'all, it's going on that 6 o'clock mark for me, y'all. So I gotta wrap up. Tomorrow morning, I'll get up a little bit earlier for Friday. And tomorrow morning, man, y'all please spread the word. We're gonna be doing the t-shirt giveaway tomorrow, man. This month I'm gonna do since we had so much blessings from y'all, man, I'm gonna do a member and a non-member. So there'll be a t-shirt giveaway for a member, that'll be a custom t-shirt, and a t-shirt giveaway for just a subscriber. It'll be a t-shirt giveaway, man. So y'all tune in tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We'll select tomorrow, you know what I mean? And then whoever wins, you can just reach out to me directly, man, and reach out to me directly, and we can get you set up like that, man. We get you set up nice. But a Supreme, Big Hill. If y'all will make y'all rounds, because I got to go get in uniform and get ready to go serve my country again for another 8 to 12 hours.
Yes, sir, man. You know what it is. It's your boy Big A. back in here like I left my wallet and keys, man. We'll be in here tomorrow, the same time, same place. Don't forget to check out that Digital Dog Show. Don't forget to don't if you got it on your mind and your heart, call somebody out. And before I give it up, man, I want to say a shout out to Schoolboy, man. I know he going through something, man. Shout out to his wife. Uh, man, hold your head up, man. Stay strong and keep bulldog.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's the Big Hill Fam. You can find me over on YouTube at the Big Hill Fam. Or of course, you'll find me with the Shogun Army. Salute, Bulldog community.
Salute. Yeah, man. I also want to give a quick moment of silence for the legend Val Kilmer, man. He passed away this week. And
Yeah.
if y'all ever seen the movie Tombstone, man, that is Doc Holliday to me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I actually got to meet the brother back in 2019 at the Atlanta Comic Con. I was like, what is he doing at Comic Con? I forgot he played Batman. You know what I'm saying? He was Batman in 1996. So shout out to Val Kilmer, man, and prayers out to his family.
Yes, sir.
Salute, Val. Didn't Val play in Heat 2 or Casino? One of
Yep.
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah.
Yep, man. So yeah, man, we just losing people all over the world, man. Prayers to Aries Kennels as well. And y'all know I like to lead the show with a prayer, so I'm gonna get right to the prayer this morning, y'all. For those of y'all who pray, stay. If you don't pray, it's all good. No smoke. But let me hit y'all with a peace and a blessing before we get out of here. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen.
All right, man. I'm holler at y'all boys for the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Peace.